Hi, welcome to this first video on discount. What I'll be doing for this one is just to run over the basic concept of discount so you can get a basic understanding. We'll also be calculating discount for certain items, and I'll have a full playlist coming after in order to help you to calculate different aspects of discount and other things that are related to discount. But for today, we'll just be looking at what is discount and how to calculate discount given a certain percentage. Alright, so this is basically saying that a discount is a deduction from the usual price of something. And from you see the word deduction, right? This basically tells us that the original price will actually decrease. So deduction or get less, right? That's what will happen to the price. So you will, if you get a discount on an item, you won't pay the marked price or the price that is stated. They will give you a discount, so you will pay a lesser price, right? So let's go through a scenario in which a discount is given. So John wants to buy a $100,000 iPhone 12 for his birthday. He went to a store and was surprised when the store manager said he will pay less than $100,000 if he purchases the iPhone before the end of the week. Alright, so the price of the iPhone is $100,000, right? That's the price that's on the iPhone. But the store manager says to him, if he can buy the iPhone before weekend, so the word less, right? He will pay less than 100,000. So iPhone is for 100,000 now, but if he buys it before the weekend, he will pay less. So whatever less is will depend on how much the iPhone cost, on how much discount he is given, right? So if it's a case where he's going to pay $70,000 for the phone, right? Whatever this gap right here between the 70,000 and the 100,000, this is where the discount actually exists, because the discount is a deduction. So after they deduct this price right here, and in this case, if it moves from 100,000 to 70,000, then they would have deducted 30,000 from the original price. So this 30,000 right here is actually the discount, the deduction. And if you go back to the previous slide, a discount is a deduction from the usual price of something. So in this case, 100,000 is the usual price, and the deduction or the discount would be 30,000, because he will pay 70,000 for the item, for the phone in this case. Alright, so with that said, let's move on to some examples of how to calculate discount. Alright, so in this case, Mr. Jones wants to buy a pair of new gloves to carry out his garden work. He saw a pair that he likes and decides to purchase it. The cost of the gloves was $3,500, but he was given a discount of 10%, or given a 10% discount, right? So obviously this is a discount question. So this is being asked now, calculate the discount in dollars. So when they ask for the discount in dollars, you're going to calculate the amount of deduction that was made in dollars, whatever that is, right? So discount in percentage here would be 10%, but in dollars you are actually calculating the amount of money that he got in terms of deduction. So how we actually do this is as follows. So 10% discount, and 10% actually represents 10 out of 100, right? Because look at this percentage symbol is actually a 1, that's the 1, and 2 zeros, 0 and 0, right? So order those together, and when you actually get 100. So the symbol is actually 100, but they just put it in a nice and fancy way. So in this case where you see 10%, it basically means 10 out of 100. So they're saying 10% off, right? So they're saying 10% discount. So you're basically going to calculate what is 10% of the 3,500. So in this case, as I said, 10% means 10 out of 100. You're going to multiply that by the price of the gloves, $3,500 for the gloves, right? And you can calculate this by putting this over a 1. So in this case, we can cancel some zeros here, so that and this, right? So we're left with 10 times 35, and this would give us in dollars $350. So the discount in dollars for this item, if he is given a 10% discount, would be $3,500. So in this case, they would actually take $3,500 from the original price, which is, they would actually take $350, sorry, from the original price, $3,500. So let's move on to the next example now. Example 2. A school bag has a selling price of $2,000. A 10% discount was offered for cash. Calculate the discount that was offered to the customer. And whenever they say offered for cash, it means that if you pay the cash up front, you're going to get the discount. So if it's a case where you took it out on a higher purchase deal or so, you won't get the discount. So 10% discount for cash, they're actually kind of pushing you to pay in cash, so they give you a 10%. So as I said before, 10% means 10 out of 100. So in this case, you're given a 10% discount. So let's go and calculate this now. So solution. So 10, you need to find 10% of $2,000. In this case, you can put it over a 1. It's optional, by the way. The 0 will cancel this 0. This 0 will cancel this one, and you are left with, at the top here, you have a 10 and a 20. So you're actually left with 10 times 20, which is equal to, in this case, $200. So the original price for the bag was $2,000. A 10% discount was offered for cash. So the store manager or whoever is selling this bag will reduce the price by $200. So they'll deduct $200 from the $2,000, and in future videos we'll actually calculate the amount of money that is to be paid after the discount portion is deducted from the original price. So let's move on to this example now. Example 3. Marlon bought a pair of Air Force sneakers that has a selling price of $8,500. So $8,500 for the sneakers. He was offered a 35% discount in the Black Friday sale. what was his, sorry, what was, this should be, let me space that. Let me space this. So it's asking what was his, right, let me correct that. What was his cost in dollars? So how much did he pay in dollars? Let me correct that. Right? So he got a 35% discount. 35% means 35 out of 100. So 35% times 8,500. So in this case, these zeros can cancel. 1 cancel. This can also cancel. Now we are left with 35 and 85. Right? 35 times 85. Let me plug this in my calculator and see what I get. So it doesn't matter what number you are given. Once you identify the percentage that you get in terms of discount, then you're good to go. So his discount would be $2,975. That would be the discount for him. Alright, so that basically sums up how to calculate discount in dollars for items. Thanks for watching. So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so, because I'll be uploading several educational content in the near future. I actually upload more than 5 videos every week. That's a lot of videos to help you. So please subscribe to the channel, and please share the link to families and friends so that they can follow.